Hello everyone, in this code we are going to demonstrate a data quality checking and cleaning techniques using a Python. It identifies common problems in datasets such as missing values, duplicate records and outliers. These checks are important before performing data analysis or applying machine learning models because incorrect or unusual data can affect the result. So for this, what are the missing values, duplicates and outliers? First one is the missing values. Missing values are the data entries that are empty or unavailable. For example, if we set the age as an name and salary as a none, they can occur due to incomplete data collection. Then duplicate data. Duplicate data means the same record appears more than once in the dataset. For example, two rows having the same ID or the same information. Then outliers. Outliers are values that are extremely different from the rest of the data. For example, the normal salary is from 50,000 to 1 lakh. But if we set a salary as a 1 crore, it is detected as an outlier. An outlier are detected using the IQR method, which is interquartile range method. In this code, we firstly import the pandas library, which is used for creating and handling the data sets. Then NumPy, which is used for the numerical operations and the missing values. Then we set the data. In this data, for the ID, we set a duplicate value, which is 5 set as a duplicate value. Then for the age, we set a missing values and the extreme outlier, np.nn as a missing value and 120 is an outlier. Then for the salary, we set a missing values and outlier. So here's none is a missing values and this value is an outlier. Then we convert data into a data frame using the df is equal to pd dot data frame, which converts the dictionary into a table format. Then we display the original data by using the print function. Then we detect the missing values. Firstly, we detect the missing values using this function, which is null, which checks the empty values, and sum, which counts the missing values in each column. Then we detect the duplicate rows. So duplicated function which is used, which finds the repeated rows, which display records that appear more than the once. And then we detect the outliers using IQR method. IQR methods which is used Q1 and Q3. So Q1 is 25% of the data point and Q3 is 75% of the data point. And here is the formula of the IQR, which is Q3 minus Q1, which find the lower bound and the upper bound of the data, which defines the acceptable range. Values outside this range are considered as an outliers. Then find the age outliers. Here we find the age outliers, where if the age is smaller than the lower bound or the greater than the upper bound, which detects unusual ages. Age outlier is found if age is smaller than the lower bound and greater than the upper bound. Then we detect the salary outliers, which find the quartile for the salary. Here Q1 salary and Q3 salary. Then by the formula IQR salary. Then upper bound salary, lower bound salary, which detects the quartiles for the salary. Then here we calculate the salary data spread. Then here we create the limits of the salary. Then outlier salary is salary which is smaller than the lower bound salary. Salary is greater than the upper bound salary, and which prints the outlier salaries here. Here is the output of the code. This is the original data. So firstly we find a missing value. So the ID has 0 missing values, age has 1 missing values, and the salary has 1 missing values. So duplicate rows. So the ID has a duplicate rows. Then outliers in the age. So the age column has an outlier which is 120, and in outlier in salary, so the salary has one outlier.